Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at the I Love Lucy Newsweek magazine. Now, if you don't know, I do have a part 1 and a part 2 to this that I did a while back, and I haven't gotten back to it because of my fact or fiction videos and also my Three Stooges videos, but I did want to finish this series for you. So we left off on page 67. Now, of course, I'm not going to show you what's in here. There's so many good tidbits and just rare photos that you really should do yourself a favor and watch parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already, so that you can kind of see what you missed out and catch up on. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a bit sick, a bit under the weather. My throat is a bit affected by it, so you may hear my voice is a little weird, so I apologize for that, and I am drinking lots of water. So I'm getting better, but I don't know, it's that weird cough that never goes away. I'm getting that right now, so I might do a few cuts here and there, and it's not to really hide anything, honestly. It's just to not cough on screen the whole time. Alright guys and gals, so without further ado, let's look at this magazine. I'm going to point out certain photos and certain captions and so forth. This is not a race to the end. This is just something for you to enjoy in case you didn't get the magazine yourself, that you can look at the photos and just all the wonderful images in this. So let's get started. For the best effect, I would say use headphones if you can. You don't have to, but I think it'll give you a better experience. Now, this is a great photo here. A couple fun facts. Let's get this one on here. President Eisenhower's inauguration drew 29 million viewers. The previous night, however, more than 44 million, almost double, tuned in to watch Lucy welcome the newborn little Ricky in Lucy Goes to the Hospital. Isn't that incredible? I knew that, but I mean, it was just great to see that. Fun fact, I Love Lucy is the longest recorded audience laugh. 65 seconds, a minute and 5 seconds. It occurred at the end of season 6. Lucy does the tango where she dances and the eggs break in her shirt. Now, this is a great photo. These are all people who contributed to the show. Of course, you see Lucy and Desi right there. Sorry about the glare. You see Bob Carroll Jr. right next to Lucy, the guy with the beard there. Then you have these individuals that I'm not really sure of unless I look at the caption. So Bob Schiller is on the left. So he is one of the writers, I believe, in season 6. So after Jess Oppenheimer left, Bob Carroll Jr., Desi Arnaz. Oh yeah, Madeline Pugh Davis. There we go. She looked a little different to me. So these are all the writers, and then Bob Weisskopf, and he was also kind of in the later seasons. And you also know that looking at Desi and Lucy, Lucy has her late haircut, meaning later in the series. It's not, you know, a season 1 haircut by any means. So it's getting close to the end of the decade. Pretty cool. Then next page we have Lucille Ball here, of course pregnant. And this is the one where, this is a great episode. I'm trying to think off the top of my head which one. I think it's Showbiz Swan Song, Sweet Adeline. And she says that she's thrown off by them. It's pretty funny. It's a great episode. Fun fact. In the original script for I Love Lucy, Ricky Ricardo's character was named Larry Lopez. That is great. And I do have to make a video on that in the future, just on what they were going to do with the show, the early days of I Love Lucy. But they thought Larry Lopez sounded really fake. Larry's obviously not a Hispanic name, while Lopez is, and so they thought it was just weird and awkward, so they decided to go with something a little bit more Spanish. Alright, now we look over here as Lucy says, I want the names to be unique and euphonious. Ricky says, okay, if it's unique if it's a boy, and euphonious if it's a girl. Now look over here, we have, of course, Lucy, Desi, earlier, I would say season 2, of course, and then you have, very interesting, you have one of the twins, and these are two, well, he's one of the 6 actors that played little Ricky, so it's very interesting. I don't know which twin of his he actually is, or which one of the two. So this is either Richard Lee or Ronald Lee Simmons. Again, I'm not sure, because even in the show, Ricky and Desi would get them mixed up all the time. They would use the baby that's kind of ready to be on screen. So it's kind of cool. I'll give you a better look. If you want to look and understand a little bit more about Little Ricky and all the actors that played him, go ahead and take a look at my video. It's a fact or fiction, one actor played Little Ricky, and I think you will enjoy that for sure. Alright everyone, so this is a great episode. In fact, it's the first I Love Lucy episode that was filmed. Not necessarily the first that was put on camera. But yes, this is the episode. Let me try to get that caption in there. Lucy thinks Ricky's trying to murder her. So it says, when TV's #1 couple gave birth to the most anticipated baby in the medium's history, little Ricky shared the exact same birthday as Desi Arnaz Jr., which is true. Pretty cool. Although that has nothing to do with this photo, but it's an interesting caption nevertheless. Now this is I Love Barbie. They have, I don't know, I'm not into action figures or dolls or anything like that, really. And they have like a 2008 edition. This is a 50th anniversary set. So if that interests you, I'm sure you could look these up. This is, of course, with Lucy pregnant. And this is Desi pretty much at the club. So it's nice little images there. I'm not going to go into too much detail of these, but you see the very famous scene here from Be a Pal. She's dancing Carmen Miranda's song. You see this one is from LA at Last, when she burned her nose with Bill Holden. This is apparently sales resistance, but it's cool because, I mean, to me, this is quintessential Lucy. And then here, Lucille Ball is Lucy Ricardo, the Vitamina Benjamin. So they have a good assortment of these dolls here, so that's kind of cool. Now, this episode, you remember where that's from? Yes, so it's from season 3, and it is Lucy's trying to change Ricky's wardrobe, or changing the boys' wardrobe, something like that, and they're dressing all sloppy, and I don't know, I like to really take a look at these images here. The boys kind of have nice loafers on. They have jeans and kind of raggedy overalls, and it was kind of the main part of the episode. Ricky says, do you know anything about Rice and Fred? I love this line. Well, I had it thrown on me on one of the darkest days of my life. Fred is amazing. Okay, now this picture is awesome because this has to do with Lucille Ball and Desi. Up there you see in the caption, signing the $8 million contract for 3 years of I Love Lucy in 1953. Because the show's main sponsor was Philip Morris, characters were obliged to smoke on screen. So this is a great fact or fiction episode to look at as well. So 1953, in my opinion, pretty much the strength of the show. You see Desi up there. Doesn't describe who these people are, other than, of course, I believe his name is Johnny, and he was kind of the call boy or the face of Philip Morris, and these are all Philip Morris executives, owners, and so forth, and signing that contract. $8 million, which is a lot now. Imagine back then. And, of course, they become entrepreneurs from their success of the show and the money they made. This is great. Look at this caption here. It says that the Desilu Studios in Hollywood, 1959. I don't know. She does look a lot older. Look at Lucy and look at Desi. Desi doesn't look that old, but Lucy, you can see those kind of wrinkles below her cheeks. And this says, 1959, Lucy and Desi had just become just as much as a power couple as they were a happily married couple. The studio would cease operation under the Desilu name in 1967 after profitable sale to Paramount. So yes, they did own several studios, and I do have a video on that, kind of highlighting pretty quickly their studios, and I think it would be something that you would enjoy to look at. Ethel says, if I lost my wedding ring, we wouldn't have to find it. We just have to buy another box of Cracker Jack. So that's from Building a Barbecue, even though this is not from Building a Barbecue. I'm trying to think which episode this is from. I would say season 3, maybe the Business Manager episode. You guys let me know. I would love to know in the comments. Any comments, please put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. And this is pretty much non-essential to what we're looking at. Look at this one. This is great. Look at all these showgirls. It's a huge picture, so I'm trying to just capture the whole thing on camera. Of course, you see Lucy and Desi at the end here. And it says, when their film The Long Long Trailer premiered at Radio City Music Hall in 1953, Lucy and Desi were on hand to meet the Rockettes, who performed as part of the festivity. So that's cool. Look how dressed up they are. Look at Lucy's white dress and Desi looking sharp. And it's kind of funny. I'm going to have to point this out. I mean, it is in the photo. Look at Lucy. It's a very just normal smile. But look at Desi. And you know Desi's history. I won't get into that. But, I mean, look at these ladies pretty much looking at Desi. Look at her. Look at her. She has her eyes closed. But, my goodness. I'll just turn the page. I guess that's the safest thing to do. And this is great. This is great because I love this episode. They did this scene twice. They did it once in season 1, I believe, and they ended as 4 Santa Clauses. Then they did it again in season 6 in the Christmas episode, and it was really interesting because I don't know if they wanted to make sure people saw this concept again. So it's really interesting. Let's look at the caption. It's a still from the 1956 Christmas episode of I Love Lucy. That's correct. The 4 main characters appear as Saint Nick. Friends is one of the many shows that followed Lucy's lead with compilation holiday projects. So apparently, they're the first show that did kind of a Christmas special. And yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's very, very true. I guess they brought Christmas into our hearts, and they made it a staple of shows now that do that. Alright, and so this is kind of interesting. We won't go through all of them, but this shows instances of accidental intoxication. Lucy does a TV commercial, Afternoon Delight. Again, this is kind of saying that I Love Lucy, this episode, inspired Arrested Development. And I Love Lucy celebrities. And then over here we have Will and Grace. I Love Lucy inspiring How I Met Your Mother, according to this. I Love Lucy inspiring Modern Family. So that's kind of cool. Over here, you have, of course, the fashion episode. Pretty much where the girls were complaining because they needed a really, really nice dress. Jacques Marcel dress. And in fact, this is a horse's feed bag, and this is a champagne holder. And they made this out of potato sack, the boys. So it's kind of a funny episode if you haven't seen it. Now this is a great photo, guys and gals, of Pioneer Women. And it's funny it's called Pioneer Women instead of Pioneer Couples or something like that. But no, it's focused on the ladies, I guess. You see Lucy pouring apparently very hot water on Desi after he's taking a bath, old school style. Trying to get him upset and lose the bet. Caption reads, coming from a family of Cuban refugees from the time of Fulgencio Bautista's power grab, Desi was a dedicated American patriot to the point where he flatly rejected an I Love Lucy scene in which he was supposed to cheat on his taxes. So that, again, has nothing to do with this photo. That was from Business Manager, if you remember that episode, in which Lucy's kind of managing her money. They changed that script after they originally made it the tax episode. And Desi refused. He simply refused to play a character, no matter who he was, that was going to cheat the government. He didn't want to do that. And then look at this. California, here I come. Now, why is this page a little shorter? It's kind of weird there. But this is pretty much rear projection back here. No green screen. You have Fred, Ricky, Ethel, and Lucy. You have a little caption here. Let's take a look at that. I love the captions because sometimes they're accurate. They don't even talk about what's going on. The episode California, Here We Come gave I Love Lucy fans one of the series' most famous images. The 4 main characters as they cross the George Washington Bridge on their way across country. So yeah, that's accurate. That's very good. And one of my favorite photos of them together. It's just like perfect. They're all happy, they're all excited, and they're together, and it just defines the show. Of course, Lucy is co-pilot, Desi is driver, and friend Ethel up the rear. It's great. I love it. And that's it, guys and gals. This is the end. Of course, you have a great photo in the back here, which I think you will absolutely enjoy, and we'll leave you with that image for sure. And now, guys and gals, we're going to get to the giveaway. Now, let me explain in case some of you don't know what it is. Let me do this first. And there it is. So, the I Love Lucy movie. I told you guys that I was going to give this away. And how this works, let me just get this out of the way. This is very, very simple. There's no money that needs to be given on your side. This is absolutely free. I bought 2 copies, so I have my copy. This will be your copy, and you have the opportunity to win this. It's very simple. And actually, this is not the one that I'm going to give away to you guys. Your guys is sealed. Alright, guys and gals, so this is my copy, of course. You can open it up and you can just see how it is here, the DVD. But the I Love Lucy movie, in case you don't know, this includes the actual real actors. So Desi, Lucy, Fred, Bill Frawley, and Vivian Vance. It doesn't include others playing them. So this is the actual movie. Many people have not heard about this. This is amazing. I did a review on this film. It actually includes 3 episodes. It includes, if you see here, The Benefit, Breaking the Lease, and The Ballet. So the original episodes that you probably have seen, and they're tied together with never before seen scenes. And this was actually done in 1953. However, it was not released then, and was kind of put in the vault because of the long trailer. They didn't want to take away popularity from that. You'll also find the Scotland episode in color on this DVD. Digitally remastered, Lucy Goes to Scotland, Lucy and Desi's first joint TV appearance, them at the 6th Annual Emmy Awards, and on-set commercial from the series, and more. So, I mean, why would you not want this? So, how do you win this? Okay, you don't have to pay shipping. I'm paying the shipping. You don't have to pay for the DVD. Literally, you just have to participate, and one person will win. You have to do all of these to be eligible. Now, they're very simple. They don't involve money, but they do involve a little bit of work from you. And number one, you have to subscribe. You have to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to enter this contest to win this DVD. Now, if you're already subscribed, boom, you already have that checked off, so you're already ahead. Second thing you must do is hit that bell notification. So after you subscribe, on the right, I'm going to put up something to show you. There's a bell icon. Hit that bell icon. Go to send notifications or send email notifications. And once you do that, again, you have checked off the second thing on the list. Number 3, in the comments below, leave a comment. Leave a comment saying why you want this DVD. And I'm going to pick kind of at random, kind of the comment that sticks out to me. Now, I would encourage you, if you already have this DVD, I want to get this to someone who hopefully doesn't have it. Again, it's new, it's sealed, and that's kind of my goal for this, to get this to someone who maybe couldn't get it on their own, or maybe doesn't have it themselves and wants to start the I Love Lucy collection. Well, so make sure to do that. And number 4, so there's 4 things you have to do, is share this video. What does that mean? To a friend, the link in the top, share it on your Facebook, share it on your Twitter, share it on any social media, Instagram, any type of social media. You can even email it to someone who knows Lucy, someone who likes Lucy. Just send them a link, the top link, just copy and paste it to an email and be like, hey, I thought you may like this video, take a look. And that's it. That's all you have to do. So subscribe, notification, comment, and also share this video with your friends and family. It helps to spread the word on my channel. And of course, once you do that, you get this absolutely free. And I'd be happy to ship it to you. I'm going to announce the winner in a week. So from when this is posted, you're going to get a week, and I'm going to announce it in the next video. So stay tuned for that. I think you'll be very, very excited to see it. Well, thank you so much, guys and gals. I'm going to put this on top. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. It's a great opportunity to win this. People who won the last giveaway, they're very happy to win this, but I'm pulling it up a notch with a new sealed DVD. So we'll see you next time, guys and gals, and don't forget, be hopeful.